What is up, guys? It is the Turtle Girl. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally doing a long-awaited upgrade of Mochi's enclosure. I have been thinking about upgrading Mochi for probably about a year. Honestly, since the time that I got him in May of 2018, he has not grown all that large. As you can see, his scale in relation to my hand. I don't know if he got stunted. I don't know if he's just a runt, but I decided to just upgrade him to a bigger tank already. For one, just so that he can kind of have a new environment. Also, I wanted to try out sand as a substrate. So we're gonna be getting rid of the tile. We'll be keeping most of these original decorations, but also adding some new stuff, of course, to fill the space. First things first is draining the tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Mochi out and we'll get started. And the sand that I will be using is pool filter sand, which I've actually used in the 75 gallon. I really like the texture and the color and the look, and it's pretty inexpensive. So that's what I decided to go with. So here we've got some terracotta pots that we're gonna put in here. Alright, so now let's add Mochi back to the tank. Okay, so there you have it. Tank is now set up. That took me probably about an hour, and we're all switched out. So let me walk you through this tank, kind of everything we have set up in here now that we've got it all done. So first things first, mechanically, obviously, like I said in the beginning, 20 gallon long. For filtration, we have a sponge filter, and that sponge filter is actually being run by this adorable little USB air pump. Now this one's actually already hooked up, so I'm gonna go back and hook it up here. But I actually have another one here that Aquarium Co-op sent me, and I'm just going to open this up. And these little USB air pumps are super duper nifty. I use this to run my little 5 gallon where I keep my breeder ram's horn snails and also fish. And they're just super duper small, pretty inexpensive, and pretty low power consuming. And they're very silent as well. So you can just hook them onto something, you can put your little airline tubing coming out, and these work really, really well. If you have like a USB charging brick, you could plug this in. So like say the power went out on this tank, I could still run it because this is USB powered. So check these out on aquariumcoop.com. This is not sponsored. They did send this to me, but I thought it was really cool and wanted to show it to you guys. As far as lighting on this tank, I have a Finex Stingray, which you can also get on aquariumcoop.com. Highly recommend. As I mentioned in the beginning, it's actually, I got it for the 15 gallon, which is 24 inches across. So this one I'll have to actually just make a little lid so that the light can sit properly. But to be completely honest with the Axolotl, I don't leave the light on all the time because it's kind of sensitive to their eyes. As you can see, Mochi has kind of made his way to hide in there so that he can get away from the light. So I don't always have the light on in the tank anyway, so that's fine. And then you can see over here we've got a little temperature probe. I did previously have a fan running on this tank to try to keep the water temperatures cooler. As we're heading into the winter, that's not going to be that big of an issue. Typically it's just in the summer when I try to have that type of thing running. So I actually have it down here. It's not currently running right now. And then as for substrate, obviously we have the sand substrate, trying that out. You can see also we've got a glass bowl in here. That's so that when I'm feeding, if I'm not tongue feeding earthworms, if I'm feeding bloodworms or something, the axolotl will be able to eat out of the bowl, and so that minimizes the chance of them eating any sand. We've got some PVC pipe for hiding, we've got terracotta pot for hiding, we've got a nice Anubias in there, which I have no idea how that's still alive because I've honestly not done anything more than looked at it and occasionally turned on the light. So that tells you anything about the hardiness of Anubias. That's great. We've just got a couple of rocks that I found and have sanitized, and then I decided to try putting one of those little repti hammocks in here. Not sure if I'll leave it in, but I saw that that was something a lot of people did with their axolotl tanks, so I thought it might be fun to try out. So I believe that's everything. That is Mochi's new tank. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me upgrade it and kind of give it a new fresh look. I really love how it turned out, and I hope you do too. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next Friday. Have a totally awesome day. Bye-bye!